Nature and remembering the sacrifices of war go hand in hand at the National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire.
A lot of people come to the Arboretum because they've perhaps lost a loved one. They come here and they feel very positive when they've left because of the nature.
I've come here to see a bird book that was written by a prisoner of war. I've been wanting to see this book for years. For me, it could be one of the most important bird books ever written.
Fenella Davis is the daughter of the author. Guy Charles Maddock was a police officer and amateur ornithologist when he was captured in Singapore by the Japanese and locked up in the notorious Changi prison.
This is it, Fenella.
It's the first time Fenella has seen the Lich Gate from the jail, moved here after the war.
And this is the actual original from Changi. That's amazing. The conditions were hugely overcrowded. Starvation was the thing that killed people, starvation and disease. They had to bow to their captors, and if you didn't bow low enough, you got smacked. You really had to watch your step.
At great risk to himself, Guy and some of his fellow prisoners secretly began work on a guidebook to the birds of the region.
He'd been an amateur ornithologist for more than 10 years, but he wanted to write a handbook that the general public could take out with them. Would you like to see it?
I'd love to see it. Goodness me. Fantastic. Look at that. First edition, May 1943, one copy. Printed and published in Changi. Within these four walls, so much interest has been displayed in Malayan birds. If my readers derive from a perusal of these pages 1/3 of the benefit that I have gleaned during its production, I should be well content.
Guy and his friends compiled from memory a detailed guide to the birds from Southeast Asia.
Wow, it's quite something, isn't it? The black and red broadbill, look at that. It's a very shy bird, usually concealing itself amongst the dense vegetation. What's astonishing, Fenella, is the level of detail, isn't it?
Yes.
So clearly, he's not watching this bird in Changi prison. This is from memory. It's not just a bird book, is it? This is a tangible testament to the human spirit.
Author Nicholas Milton discovered Guy's story during his research on the roles that birds have played in wartime.
They provided escapism, entertainment and solace. They featured in films and books and in wartime songs as well. The bluebirds flying over the White Cliffs of Dover was one example. So birds became this symbol of Britishness and about keeping calm and carrying on.
At Changi prison, other prisoners of war went to great lengths to help Guy gather the materials needed for the book.
Well, the paper was stolen by a fellow prisoner from the Japanese commandant's office.
And a typewriter was smuggled in by another inmate.
If he'd been discovered with it, he would have certainly been tortured.
After 9 months of covert typing, the book was secretly shared around the prison, providing escapism and hope for other captives.
This would have been something for them to hang on to. To have produced this was an act of daring that could have cost him torture or, who knows, even his life. I'm trying to hold back the tears, to be quite honest with you.
Well, we like.
Guy was eventually released in 1945. His book has since been republished numerous times and remains one of the best authorities on birds of the region.
Fenella, it's not just a family heirloom. It was written under extraordinary circumstances, and it came from the deepest love for birds that you can imagine, and it's probably saved people's lives. I can't help but look at all of these names and wonder how many of these people had their spirits lifted at important times by a connection to nature, maybe even birds. What does that say about people? And what does it say about nature? Something I think very, very important, that we are completely interlinked.